Today we shall talk about the meaning of life and the depths of the human soul. Nah, I'm just kidding. Bieber got a new tattoo though. Hey, Aristotle Full Throttle here with some Full Throttle news for you all. That's right, Justin Bieber got a tattoo of a mini baby little cross on his face just to help your aim when you're punching him. X marks the spot. I guess he's trying to be a tough guy, you know, following a long line of tradition like Mike Tyson and Darth Maul. You'll get there one day. I have faith in your downward spiral. That is a train just careening off the tracks right now. Speaking of Canadian teeny boppers, this 15-year-old Canadian, from Quebec no less, William Gadori, he may have discovered an ancient Mayan civilization. With the help of the Canadian Space Agency, Mayan maps, and Google Maps, of all things. My favorite thing about Google Maps is the Google Street View, and the Google Street View fails. This kid may have uncovered an ancient Mayan city. Meanwhile, in America, kids these days. William Gadori's findings are being considered by the scientific community, though they are under very harsh scrutiny. So we'll see. Nickelback. From Canada, a lot of Canadian stuff today. They're viewed more favorably than Donald Trump. Donald Trump just took that as a challenge and said, I am going to be huge in sucking. I'm gonna suck more than Nickelback. I'm going to be #1 in sucking. That is a true sign of the apocalypse. Which only reminds me of Roland Emmerich's movie 2012 about the Mayan apocalypse. The severe misunderstanding of the Mayan calendar, where people thought that the world would end in 2012, when basically it was just the Mayan calendar restarting. Like, you know how the Gregorian calendar restarts at December 31st at midnight, becomes January 1st, whole new year? People didn't get that. The end of the worlds are so fun. I mean, there's so many of them that I can't keep track anymore. What's your favorite end of the world? My favorite was Heaven's Gate, because it was the most stylish. Gave a whole new meaning to Nike's slogan, just do it. I'm sorry. Wolverine 3 started filming, and it is confirmed that it will be rated R. Wolverine 3 is going to be rated R for... Tom Hardy reportedly has a secret role in Star Wars Episode 8, and I heard the rumor that he might actually play Boba Fett. But we all know Boba Fett ate it when he fell into that Sarlacc pit, but I don't think he went out like a punk like that. And take a look at this photo. The one on the left is Mark Hamill, and the one on the right is Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier. It has been noted in recent years that Sebastian Stan looks a heck of a lot like Mark Hamill. If the Star Wars universe wants to start to fill in the gap between Episode 6 and Episode 7, it would be pretty cool to see Sebastian Stan maybe take up the mantle as a younger Luke Skywalker. Although that picture is a little bit more shopped than people realize. The face shape is Mark Hamill's, the chin dimple, the nose is Mark Hamill's, and the eye shape. People do seem to be falling for it a little too much. And check out this. This is the oldest living cat. He's adorable. He just turned 30. He likes to be blow-dried after long baths, cuddling, and long walks on the beach. Ladies, he's available. Rob Zombie's getting a lot of flack for supporting the group Baby Metal. If you haven't heard of Baby Metal, they're basically Dragon Force meets Kelly Clarkson. I'm serious. Check it out. They're a metal idol band from Japan, because in Japan, heavy metal never went out of style, like it did in the US. But don't tell these guys that. They just kept it going. Rob Zombie's like, well, if you don't like it, you just sound like you're being a grumpy old man. A lot of people tend to think that the music they had when they were younger is much better than what's available today. But let's face it, there's always been crappy music. What people tend to remember is the good stuff. They have a very selective memory. So don't dismiss modernity. Look for what's good about it. But if you ever run into Justin Bieber... The other day I got the opportunity to go check out the Pacific Marine Mammal Center in Laguna, and it was pretty adorable. This is where a lot of stranded baby seals and sea lions are rescued, rehabilitated, and put back into the wild. The mothers end up stranding them on the beach because it takes them longer and longer to find the fish that they eat, because their migration patterns have been altered due to the raised temperature of the ocean. They are a not-for-profit group that relies on government grants, volunteering, and donations. So take a moment to check it out. I'll leave a link in the comments below. Or you can click the icon on my face to find out some more information on that. Thank you so much for joining me on the YouTubes. You guys rock. I really appreciate your subscriptions and shares and likes, so keep them coming, and I'll keep these videos coming. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe, share these videos, and give them a like. Hit me up in the comments or on Twitter with what you'd like to see more of on my channel. Let me know, yo. I've been Aristotle Full Throttle, and I'll see you later. He's no good to me dead. It's not equal rights for some. It's equal rights for all. That's how we live. That's our thing. That's like what we do. If you're a citizen, you get the same rights as the next citizen. It's not like I'm allowed to eat